Hey y'all, this is Specialist Garrett Dacko with 11th Signal Brigade, and everyone could always use a little help with their finances. So Army Community Service stopped by and talked financial responsibility on this week's episode of The Great Big Podcast.
Hey, I'm Eric Franklin with your Garrison Public Affairs Office, and today we are joined in the studio by someone who is way more financial savvy than I am. And yeah, she's going to give us a little bit of knowledge. Do you mind introducing yourself?
No, not at all. My name is Cheryl Morgan. I'm an accredited financial counselor, and I work at Army Community Service under the Financial Readiness branch as a personal financial readiness specialist.
Wow. So are you telling me the Army has personal financial readiness specialist? I did not know that I can get help with my finances while I was in the military. Did you know that?
I knew a little bit, but I wasn't fully aware of everything available to us. Yeah.
We're going to have to figure this out.
I know. I'm kind of curious. I want to know more.
Yeah, I want to know more too. But before we get into all that, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I was actually raised as a military dependent. My dad was in the Coast Guard, so raised down in Corpus Christi and graduated high school in Hawaii.
Ooh.
Then, I went back to my mother's hometown of Niagara Falls and ended up joining the Army myself.
Wow.
I served a short enlistment, actually got out when I was pregnant with my son.
Mm-hmm.
But he's carried on the torch and is an active duty service member as well.
What?
And I am married to an active duty service member.
Huh,
Wow.
That's pretty cool. So the military is what brought you to the great place. That's pretty cool.
Absolutely.
And so just tell us a little bit about what it is that you do to help over there at ACS.
So we are all, as far as the financial readiness branch goes, all of the counselors, we are all accredited financial counselors. We do carry our certifications. We do CEUs in order to maintain those certifications.
Mm-hmm.
But we do a lot of education. I would say that's pretty much our biggest piece, is to come down to the units to educate service members and their families on what is available to them, how to budget your money, how to use credit wisely, how to build wealth and plan that retirement. The other side to that is we can also help if you're having issues with your security clearance. That can be a career ender, but we're here to ensure that you can keep your career and build your credit back up.
Huh. So fun fact with the security clearance, all I knew, the only thing that I knew was, hey, don't do stupid stuff with your credit, and hey, don't go buying houses that you can't live in. That was literally the extent of my whole fiasco with the security clearance thing when I was in the military. It's just, someone told me, it's like, hey, yeah, don't have a lot of credit cards and don't misuse them. That was all I learned, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot more to it now. But it's just like that's been my basics of life. Don't get more credit than what I need. And don't go put that 57 cents candy bar. That shows you how old I am. When candy bars used to be 57 cents.
Ooh.
But don't go put a candy bar on my credit card. So that was just the basics of what I had. But I'm sure that there was way more to it than that.
And that's that piece where I say you can find knowledge anywhere. Mm-hmm. You can pick up your phone. You can Google it. You can listen to somebody, and the knowledge is out there. But sometimes we forget that some of us seasoned people, we have the wisdom to go along with that knowledge.
Okay.
Talking a little bit about myself. So I was an active duty service member. I was a single mother while I was an active duty service member.
Okay.
I eventually got married. I went through a divorce. I have been through some financially trying times in my life, and that's literally where my passion to educate comes from, because I didn't have that education.
Mm-hmm. And I think I love the fact that you can use your own life experiences to teach other people, because when you tell someone, hey, yeah, this is what I've been through, this is why you shouldn't do this. Like there's nothing that you can tell me about XYZ that I don't know. So when you saying that, you being a single mother in the Army, going through the divorce, I'm not saying that that happens to everyone, but it is a thing that happens to a lot of soldiers, both male and females, that they become single parents and that they have to make tough decisions. And I think hearing from someone, especially when it comes to financial readiness, about what those small choices can make and how it can impact them 10, 15 years down the line, I think it makes a world of difference versus someone just telling you, hey, yeah, this is how you should save your money, but I have no real experience on saving your money this way.
Absolutely.
So one question I had, if a soldier is just thinking about getting some financial advice, where do they go for that? Can they call you, go to the office? Like, what kind of resources are available?
So you can come into the office. We don't do on the spot. We don't do walk-ins for financial counseling. Those appointments do usually take about an hour and a half, and we need the LES. We need documents to do a good, thorough appointment. But you can walk up to the Shoemaker Center, to the ACS suite. You can give us a call at the 287-CARE, CARE. You can go through your command financial specialist. They can assist you, and if it's beyond their scope, they will get you an appointment scheduled with a financial counselor.
My name is Sergeant Joseph Mass. Originally, I heard about AER through my chain of command. I had recently had a death in the family. Having a lot of financial hardships, there's no way that I could afford to go home on my own. The AER staff was excellent. They made me feel comfortable. I would definitely recommend getting an AER loan for somebody who's facing financial hardships. And the repayment of the loan is very easy, even on a guy like me with 3 kids.
How does your services work with the Army Emergency Relief Fund?
So in regards to Army Emergency Relief, we are always there to offer our 0% interest loans. At times, if you sit with an AER counselor, they may deem that you need that financial counseling just to help you budget better so that you don't end up 6 months from now in the exact same situation.
Right.
Also, with the First Sergeant Commander Quick Assist program, sometimes that command team will request that budget as well. Other times, it could be a soldier that just walks in and, schedules that appointment, and we're looking at things, and AER may be the piece that helps put it all together, especially like when we have service members that are PCSing here with their families, and they don't have that money for the deposit and first month's rent. No fault of their own. But this is just a way to keep them going so that we can put a roof over that family's head. Because a happy family makes for a happier soldier.
Mm-hmm. This is true. So real quick, if you had to sum up your elevator pitch about what financial readiness is and about what financial about what the services that you guys offer, what would you tell someone?
I would tell them that even if you think you're good with your finances, it's okay to get a checkup. We buy vehicles. We take them in for a tune-up. We take them in for an oil change. We have the experts help us when it comes to our vehicles, when it comes to our home, when it comes to our mental health, our medical. Why not our finances? And that's kind of the big spiel. We can't all do it alone. And if you are doing it, great, more power to you, and I'm very proud of you. But you got to know there may be another way that your investments could be working better for you. There may be a better allocation for your thrift savings plan so that you can retire when you want to retire.
Well, I'm super grateful that you came on today onto the podcast, because I'm in that boat where I'm like, I know like generally like where to allocate my money. My grandfather, like I said, taught me at a young age to invest and save and the basics. But I feel like as I get older and I start to see even myself make those slip ups where it's like, oh, I didn't really do that like I was supposed to. Maybe if I would have had someone, hey, just that double check when I could have done it, and just have someone look over it and like, hey, maybe you should consider doing this, or, and just having that extra, set of eyes, if you will, and especially from an expert with the experience that I don't have is instrumental. So I do want to thank you and the whole team over there for what you guys do, because it's just amazing.
Well, thank you. And we absolutely enjoyed giving the service that we do. Another piece to that is outside eyes, just like you said, I'm usually able to find that financial drain that you're not willing to see. I know mine, me and Amazon. But I've learned if I just put everything I want in the cart, sleep on it, go back the next day, I start deleting things out of the cart instead of doing that emotional, impulsive purchase.
Yeah. I think Amazon is a big pull on me as well. So, yeah, I can get that. And the best part about all this, if you're a service member, it's free. Did not know that. I feel so, I should be in the know, but I did not know that.
I mean, it's almost like they're telling you, hey, go do this thing for free, and it will set you up your finances in the long run. They're helping you make money.
They're hoping they're hoping you make money.
I mean, that's kind of layman's terms, but like,
that is our goal.
Yeah. So go do it.
Oh. All right. Well, is there anything else that we didn't cover that you wanna let us know or let our listeners know?
I guess the only other thing would be your monthly budget allocation. I'll give a quick tip on that. If you can spend 70% of that budget, that monthly income, on all of your expenses to include your debt payments, even if it's just your minimum, then you take 20% of that, put it towards savings and investing, and the last 10%, stack that onto your debts. And there are two major strategies. There's the snowball and there's the avalanche. So you can tackle the smallest debt first and snowball that payment onto the next, or you can go the avalanche method where you're knocking down the higher interest. So again, these are strategies that we can absolutely teach you in our offices.
Oh, wow. So now we have more. See, every week I gotta go. I'm gonna have to learn to do something different, and now I have to learn to be, because I'm pretty financially savvy, but now I feel like I am not as savvy as I thought I was, just on a lot of things actually. But again, we like to thank you for coming in and telling us how we could better save and plan for our financial readiness. Is there anything else you got?
That's all I got. Just thank you for coming in today.
All right.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
I'm Ron Smiley with a message from the Fort Cavazos Army Substance Abuse Program, ASAP. As we enjoy the summer months this year, we must think about effective means to keep our community safe. A key ingredient to this process is always engaged leadership with a plan. The Fort Cavazos leadership and the ASAP are committed to ensuring we meet this challenge with our Summer Sense campaign, which runs from Memorial Day through Labor Day each year. The theme of the campaign each year is Keep It a Safe Summer KISS. The goal of the campaign are to heighten awareness and reduce alcohol-related incidents so often related to the summer months. We have already suffered several traffic losses this year around the country due to alcohol-related incidents. Every one of these losses could have been prevented. We must stress to our soldiers, family members, and civilians in the community that high-risk behavior has a strong potential for high-risk consequences, such as injury or even death. Please take measures this summer to stay safe by not driving, swimming, or boating while drinking alcohol. Remember, in Texas, drive sober or you will get pulled over. For information on events related to this campaign, please call 287-7575 or look us up on our Facebook page. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. This is Samantha Harms with the Garrison Public Affairs Office. And I just have to say, you guys killed that interview. I learned so much about money. Money.
I've been
green
spending a lot
stuff.
of money.
I was
Me
just about to
too.
say that, and I was like, should I say I'm spending a lot
Yeah.
of money?
No, it's
Like,
okay. Me too. My credit card bill is unhappy with me right
Yes.
now.
Yeah, it's that time of year.
It
but-
is. I feel like when it comes to like summertime, everyone's just like, whatever. Yeah, let's go out to eat. The weather's so nice.
I just like brunch on a patio.
Yeah, brunch
like,
on a
come
patio.
on.
You gotta.
can't
You
say
gotta.
Exactly.
Yeah. So this is perfect timing.
Perfect timing.
For sure.
And guess what? Now, you know what? It is only like 6 months until Christmas. So
You're already counting down Christmas?
Wow.
just saying, the holidays are right around the corner.
They're right around that corner.
When we started this year, it was like, oh, this is going to be quick. It's going to be May before we know it. And now that it's May, it's going to be December before we know it.
I'm just gonna do Christmas in June, and then
Call it a day.
Call it a
that'll
day.
be my year.
That's it.
Shorten the year to 6 months.
6 months. We're good.
We're good.
Start all over
Yeah,
again.
why not?
I've moved on to 2024.
Yeah.
Well, the rest of you are in 2023.
So 2000 and late.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I haven't heard that in a while. How old are you? No, don't answer
I
that.
am.
Don't answer that. I'm kidding. We jest.
We just. So what else has been going on this week? What has been going on with you, Specialist Dacko?
Speaking of finances, I just had car trouble.
Oh.
So I had to go out and purchase a new vehicle.
That's
My first new vehicle of my life.
Wow.
Yes, and being stationed at Fort Hood.
Cavazos. We're at Fort Cavazos now.
Fort Cavazos.
Yes,
See,
it
even
is-
I make slip ups.
It's been a while
Yes.
since you've been here.
Yes, it has. So I had to do it all alone, everything on my own,
Oh.
but managed even today to get a good price on a very nice vehicle and walk out there below 6% APR.
That's
Nice.
what is important.
So, yes. So even though I know the Army caps at 6%, so
We're good. That's awesome.
Just skating by.
it's just
just
under the limit.
Yeah.
But it was a good experience to kind of see, probably what the rest of my life will entail buying cars
Yeah.
throughout the future. But
Yes.
definitely kept in mind what was on the podcast and trying to save as much money as possible. Just being financially smart.
Nice. I love that. I love real world examples
Right?
of things that we
Exactly.
talk about on this podcast.
It lined up perfectly.
It really did.
Well, spent a lot of money.
Yeah.
Well,
a lot of money
you know.
left. But
Yes. But I had
Yeah.
a good savings and everything, so it was nice.
Good.
Worked
I
out.
love that for you.
Good. What else is going on this week?
Well, this
If you're
weekend-
listening in real time.
this weekend is Memorial Day. And so we have to take a moment to discuss that. So Fort Cavazos is going to have our annual boots display. So we'll have 7,700 boots on display in Sadowski Field, which is right in front of the 3rd Armored Corps headquarters building. Each display of a flag and a boot represents a life of a military member who died while on active duty since 9/11. So for people who do want to go and take a moment to look through the boots and have that moment of remembrance, it is going to be on display Friday through Tuesday, which is May 30th.
Okay.
Anybody who has access to the installation can visit. It'll be from sunrise to sunset.
Okay.
So yeah.
I highly recommend checking it out. It is a very moving display.
It is, yes. You actually put it out last year, correct?
I did.
Or was a part of the unit that did that at least?
I was part of the unit, yes. So we actually were one of the volunteers to help set up the boots
Yes.
before they go on the field.
Yes.
A lot of effort goes into that, and everyone that was a part of it is just fantastic.
Yeah.
So can't speak highly enough of them.
That's nice. I love that.
Yeah, with this being Memorial Day weekend, I think a lot of people forget to remember why we have this day off to go to the beach or to go have fun and spend time with family. It's it's to celebrate all of those soldiers who didn't make it home. So I think it's important that we have that. And there's displays like this all across the country that you can go to. If you're listening in North Carolina or wherever, there's something. Just take the time out and just go check it out. Go check a memorial display out, a Memorial Day display out, and just read some of the names and just try to understand what it's like to be a service member. For those of you guys who are not service members.
Yeah, that's really nice. Definitely the time to honor service members and the sacrifice that they gave for us to be able to enjoy the beach.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely.
And for everyone to listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
Share it with your friends.
Please do.
Please.
Okay, so now that we've talked about that, we obviously have to talk about beaches now and pools.
Yes.
Fort Cavazos is having our pool open. So Comanche Outdoor Pool is going to be open starting Saturday. Will be open Wednesdays through Sundays, 12 to 7 p.m. There will be limited hours on actual Memorial Day.
Okay.
And other federal holidays, including Juneteenth, Independence Day, and Labor Day. So if you want information on pool hours, including those limited hours, potentially any additional pool openings and prices, you'll want to check out cavazos.armymwr.com. That's the website for Fort Cavazos' family and morale, welfare, and recreation. They're the ones that run our pools. And we've got Blora, which is the Belton Lake Outdoor Recreation Area. So for people who are new here or who don't know, Fort Cavazos is just south, like 10 miles south of Blora, which has southwest directions. Important.
Directions. Yes.
Southwest. If you go out the back gate and up a little, and then you'll be there.
Yeah. Up a little to the left and then to the right and then left
you're there.
again. Yeah.
Highly
Drives
recommend
through
putting it in your phone.
Some
for
cows.
directions.
Yes, that is a good idea. Definitely do that.
Definitely.
Definitely do that. But the beach there, Sierra Beach, is actually going to be open this year. Hasn't been open for the last few years because of lifeguard shortages. This year it is going to be opened. It is going to be an unmanned beach, so swim at your own risk. But it'll be open every day from sunset to sunrise to sunset. Let's do it the right way there. From the sun up to the sun down, that thing.
No night swimming.
Definitely no night swimming. Do not do that. But yeah, so they're going to have a kickoff event, which is the first day that it is open. It is June 3rd. Right?
Next Saturday.
Yes, next Saturday, June 3rd.
Oh.
June 3rd. So after Memorial Day weekend. So you'll have 2 weekends of beach opening and pool openings. So they're going to have a big to-do, big party, beach blasts, go on out, have some fun, do some fun activities, cornhole, kayak rentals. The U.S. Coast Guard will be there to talk about water safety. The library is going to be there to do some children's activities.
Nice.
And this year, they're going to have the snack shop open for the first time in a while. So that's exciting. So they'll be selling food, non-alcoholic beverages, and beer for those who are 21 and older.
Drink
They're going to have a beer cart, not a beer cart. It's a beer something.
Wagon?
Vehicle of some sort. I can't remember what it's called now.
Wagon would be cool.
Wagon would be cool. Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So lots going on there.
Wow. I might have to go check that out.
Yeah. Yeah. It should be a good time.
Right on the beach?
On the beach, hanging out on the beach. Blora's got a lot going on, actually. This year they're going to do movies in the park at Blora. So the second Saturday of the month, they're going to have a movie playing out there. They've got those out on their website already. And then you can do the usual things where you're renting
Cabins.
Yes, you can rent cabins out there. There's camping out there.
I was about to say that.
Can
I park my RV out there?
Yes, you can. You can park your RV out
You have
there.
an RV?
No, I don't have an RV, but I'm just saying
But
if I did.
I'm moving into an RV, so this is perfect for me.
It's perfect.
Yes, I can
You
take
can park
my
your
RV.
RV there.
Yeah, I can park my RV there.
Why not?
Very exciting. For people who do have RVs, though, actually, you can live there year round. Yes.
Wow.
Yes, you can live there year round. It's the same thing as the Montague Village RV travel camp that is on West Fort Cavazos.
Okay.
You can choose to stay there in your RV or at Blora. So for people who are looking for a place to live.
Interesting.
Check that out. Yeah. Blora's pretty nice.
Yeah, I would
got
pick
the beach
Blora
there now.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we got going on.
Is that it?
Outside of that, let's see, what else do I got here? Oh, summer reading. The
Oh,
Casey Memorial Library Summer Reading Program is going to start June 5th, ends July 31st, and it's available to everyone, including pre-readers, so like babies
me.
who need to be read to, that counts, children, teens, and adults. So for information on how to register and this year's theme and how log your reading minutes, prizes that they're going to have, you'll want to call the library. Their phone number is 254-287-4921. Make sure you take a moment to remember those fallen soldiers for Memorial Day.
Yes, go out and see the display, please, but also enjoy yourselves on this extended weekend.
Yes.
And remember as well. And please be responsible.
Yes.
Definitely. And while you're at it, like and subscribe to our podcast.
Yes, please.
And yes, like.
Leave a 5-star rating.
And share it with your friends.
Yes. Share with everybody.
Everybody. Yeah. Strangers on the street.
Yeah.
Ooh,
just say, hey,
just
listen to
start
this.
walking down and be like, hey, check out this podcast.
Hey,
You'd
y'all have
like it.
seen that. Y'all have seen that social media trend. Just walking down the street. Anybody? Hey, what do you listen to? Oh, I'm at the Great Big Podcast.
Ooh,
Oh,
I like
really?
that. That's good.
Hey,
That's good.
Just, shout us out.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
We love just everybody to listen. So please.
All right. I think that's all we've got. So I'm saying goodbye.
Goodbye.
All right. Goodbye, everybody.
This podcast is a U.S. Army Garrison Fort Cavazos and Fort Cavazos Public Affairs production. Have a question or want to share some of your wisdom with us? Drop us an email at fortcavazos@gmail.com. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Fort Cavazos Army. And as always, be sure to leave us a review and subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts.